But I am definitely in the boss swapping mood ever since our kind of data breakdown. Ooh, rare colorless start, though. Or double elite snipe. Take a look at the map. That's a maybe get a free burning elite. About 70% chance. Actually, I could even go 2 shops, make it much higher chance. Interesting. Okay, so very high chance to get the burning elite for free. Be 90% if I go to 2 shops. That's pretty sweet. Any tips for Ascension 18 with the Silent? Found it pretty easy so far, but that one's proving hard to slice through. That's when the elites have more challenging movesets and abilities. Let me guess, you're dying in Act 1 a lot. I feel you. Everybody does. Everybody, even the top players. As soon as you hit that Ascension 18 and you have to fight the super-powered Gremlin Knob or sentries that add 3 dazed or worse, Lagavulin with the -2/-2 is really punishing for Silent. Surviving those early elites, you basically have 2 options. Option A, avoid elites, by and large. This allows you to build a more heavily upgraded, combo-heavy deck full of stuff like acrobatics and tacticians and reflexes and prepareds. And that can work, but is a little unreliable. Option B, add as much damage as you can into your deck as quickly as you can at the beginning of Act 1, because you're going to need every little point you can get in order to beat the elites early on. Ascension 18 really does require that you are consistently able to knock out one of the slavers on turn 1 or able to take out sentry by turn 2. You really just have to have the damage. And for Silent, that means, best of all, Backstab, highly recommend, but also early Blade Dances. Even if Flying Knee or Sucker Punch is the best attack card you're offered in a card reward, it's often better than nothing. But other really, really good cards to look out for: Predator, Terror, Glass Knife, or any other high damage rare attack like Unload works too if you see it. But Terror most of all. Terror is the really big one. That and clever potion use is the other really, really big thing to emphasize when it comes to elites. Potions that you find, particularly potions that deal damage, save them specifically for getting through an elite fight intact. So plan to use the potions that deal damage against the elites to give you the extra damage. Fire potion especially, but also the fear potion, explosive potion, poison potion. Anything really helps. All right, so am I doing this or am I boss swapping? What are we doing here? It's a really tasty burning elite snipe. I want it. Give it to me. Flex potion, especially if you get a multi-hit card like Blade Dance. Finisher. Riddle with holes if you have to. Like, if you find an early flex potion, you can first pick Riddle with holes just because it lets you kill 1 elite. I wouldn't really recommend it, but, you know, desperate times, desperate measures, and all that. Alright, not a Jawworm, so that means I think we're guaranteed? Or, Cultist, rather. That means we're guaranteed from 1 event. Speaking of, Fire Potion, that's for killing an elite. And since I took Niao's Lament, I'm allowed to pick the well-laid plans on floor 1. I'm gonna do that. Yoink. If only Lantern were on sale. Definitely not going to pay out for a quick slash here. I think we just, since we're going to another shop, I think we just move on. Oh. Okay. I'll do it. That'll let me actually buy Lantern. If it somehow were to reappear, which is not how it works. But don't worry about that. Interesting. See, but I already skipped a damage card. If 1 is good, 2 is obviously better. I mean, it would help us beat Guardian, right? I do sometimes advocate for double well-laid plans in very large decks where you need to get one in play quickly. You know, if you've got a 35-card deck, if well-laid plans is on the bottom, you might be in for a tough time. But if you have 2 copies in a 36-card deck, it's a bit more manageable. I guess I'm taking a Bane. Feels a bit awkward. We'll have to pick up some kind of poison. Well, we won't have to, but we will want to. I could take Heel Hook. I really don't like Heel Hook very much as a card. Doesn't have the long-term potential that Dropkick does on Ironclad. You can't really make Heel Hook into an infinite. Heel Hook infinite's not a thing that anybody says with any amount of seriousness. I'm going to take a Bane here. I feel like we do need a damage card, even though we're not in immediate pressure here because it's a 1-hit point elite. We do want to fight this elite to get access to the extra rest site. So I'd like a damage plan, ideally. Oh hey, a well-laid plans. Robotic Fish says, why is Dropkick an infinite potential but not Heel Hook? The really short answer is that the greater context of the classes means that Ironclad is way more able to abuse Dropkick than the Silent is able to abuse Heel Hook. More broadly explained, Silent has a larger starting deck and is way less able to form that kind of infinite combo anyway. Silent has easier infinites to create than a Heel Hook infinite, using stuff like Reflex and Tactician. Ironclad has access to Exhaust, which means that 2 Dropkicks, even in a 35-card deck, can become an infinite combo if you exhaust all the other cards. Silent has no equivalent to that. Just to name a little bit of it. But basically, making an infinite combo out of Heel Hook is nigh impossible. It doesn't interact well with any of the other deck directions the Silent can try to build into. Whereas Dropkick on Ironclad is just kind of like, it's 2 out of my 40 cards, but I'm infinite with it. Man, Panagraph also an option. I realistically should remove this curse. Let's start with that. Even though I have a well-laid plans, I do really like this discount all-out attack. Compared to, say, paying out for Glass Knife. Or I could just pay out for Glass Knife. And we're set. For a while. Glass Knife, particularly upgraded Glass Knife, just blaps super hard. Last time I bought a trip, I immediately found Terror. Of course, this time if I don't buy the trip, I won't see a Terror all game. That's just how it is. That said, I think I like taking a Glass Knife. Let's pay out for the Glass Knife. It's spicy-like. Souvenir was the last option, but I think we want to invest in our short term here, even though we're getting 1 free elite. We want something for beyond that. Ha! Chonk. Get wrecked, sir. A Blood Vial heals us 2 per fight. An Entropic Brew will contain a bunch of potions for us, and we find the Terror immediately. Roll of the Fizzle Beef. The Dadane is pretty spicy too. But it's not as spicy as Terror when I've already got a Glass Knife. It's just not. I don't feel any need for AoE at the moment. We'll kill the sentries just fine with a Fire Potion and a Glass Knife Plus. So I'm going to take the card that scales us really, really well. Have you ever pulled off a boss snipe with Niao's Lament? I have not had the pleasure of having that naturally occur to me. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. Do I upgrade Terror immediately? Or do I upgrade well-laid plans? Well-laid plans helps probably more in whatever this elite fight is. Let's do that first. Oh. Well now. Wing boots allow us to ignore paths when choosing the next room to travel to up to 3 times, and I could use them pretty aggressively here to get... If I use 2 charges, I can get 2 extra elites. And that seems pretty sweet. That said... I'll be missing out on my easy pool fights. We actually have 1 easy pool combat left. Okay, only 1? I'm not that worried then. Three elites does sound fun. I mean, let's see how the first one goes. It's a Lagavulin. This is why I didn't consider the Terror upgrade all that good. Could go Glass Knife Bane, but we're gonna wait until Well-Laid Plans is put in play. Play 3 strikes next turn, keep, defend, neutralize. Neutralize and 3 defends. I don't think we're ever killing next turn, right? This does 36 damage. You do at best 36 plus 9 plus 10. 36 plus 19. Plus 20 from the fire potion. 75. Yeah, we can't kill. Next turn. Without having played damage cards on this turn. Unfortunately, we do whiff the Survivor, which means we take 10, but I think that's all we're going to have to take here. Get him. If the draw order is good, we might not even need the fire potion. I don't think that's going to be true. Yeah, these will only be 6 damage each next turn, so we'll probably need to fire potion. I could maybe try to keep Survivor defend and block. 6, 3, 3. We could take 3. I'd rather just use the fire pot. Got an entropic brew, after all. Let's be aggro here. Yeah, I can't quite kill without it. We even get a potion back. Beautiful. As well as a Stone Calendar, doing damage on turn 7. If a fight lasts that long, which I think it's unlikely to. That'd be a hella speculative accuracy, although I'd love to get shivs if we found some after this accuracy. I don't think it's correct to take the accuracy now. That seems ridiculous, right? That seems ridiculous to me. I could maybe take Deflect. With Well-Laid Plans, it's kind of nice. Let's just fight another elite. It's the Gremlin Knob. Terror Glass Knife turn 1. We might not even need a potion here. Get him. Look at that. Below half HP already. Although math says we do 9 this turn. This is 9 plus 9 plus 10, 28 damage. So I have to use Distilled Chaos next turn. Because we're 1 short. It's a bummer. If only I'd upgraded the Bane instead of the Well-Laid Plans. I think we're fine, though. Now, technically, this might not kill the knob. Thankfully, it did. We get a potion back, as well as Akabeko, making our first our first attack each combat do bonus damage. And early favorite of mine, Backflip. Lock and draw. We're not fighting any more Gremlin Knobs this run, since we just killed 1, and we're only fighting 1 more elite at most this act. So I'm going to grab a Backflip. I like Backflip plus Well-Laid Plans to get you up to that initial set of 7 cards to retain plus 5 draw each turn. How many Bane can you add to a deck without poison? And 1. definitely one. And not more than that. This would be a good fight for the colorless potion. This is not exactly an exciting turn 1. Probably just well-laid plans, defend, defend, hold, strike, defend. Yeah, I think we should colorless potion. Shuffle 3 random 0-cost attacks into the draw pile. Or draw 3 right now. Let's do the Metamorphosis. What do we get? Grand Finale. Another Glass Knife and a Sneaky Strike. These two are good. Finale, not going to be usable. With 14 cards in the draw pile, unfortunately, I can't really do anything about that. $20 damage twice. Seems pretty good to me. Unfortunately, core problem is there's just no way to get the right number of cards into the draw pile. I can't block myself from drawing. I can't control the draws. So it won't happen. Not even going to retain it for that reason. +7. Perfect. Just keep the backflip then, don't play it. Get him, Stone Calendar. Card draw. First time we lose health each combat, draw 3. Gotta love a Centennial Puzzle. Ooh. We have well-laid plans already. A Terror and a Glass Knife. Can we further multiply our attack damage here with Phantasmal Killer? Poison Stab also to work with Bane, by the way. But yeah, Phantasmal Killer here, particularly upgraded Phantasmal Killer, is a spectacular way to get some chonkitude. And we've got Akabeko too, so we can really do some nonsense. Oh my. Really like Phantasmal Killer. So the best part about PK now is that with an upgrade on it, it'll be a free card. It's actually a very nice card for low energy silence, especially if you've got bonus draw from stuff like well-laid plans or backflip. Could now use the wing boots to get an extra upgrade at the cost of an event. I think I'll just take the event, keep the wing boots charge for later in this run. And I think we have a surplus of health, so we should be able to get yet another relic here. One click to get a mummified hand. Good lord. That is truly absurd. Also, hello, Jawworm. Here at the end of Act 1. Hello. I'll not take any damage to you this foul day, worm. Observe the interaction. Akabeko plus Phantasmal Killer. Deal 40 damage. Twice. Another backflip. Yeah, I want another backflip. I want card draw in this deck as we add cost reductions, especially on the PK here. We want to be able to get back to that quickly. Bit less interested in Blur with the well-laid plans, although there's definitely some really good uses for it. But no, I'm all about this second backflip right now. All about it. Yes. Next turn could be weird. You ever, as Silent, just play a strike for 42 damage? An unupgraded strike? You ever do that? Take one on purpose here. Take one not on purpose here. Get him, Glass Knife. Get him, Stone Calendar. GG. Ooh. A real finale. And I have 2 backflips now. So, Wraith form here is pretty broadly good, especially with Mummified Hand. 2 upgraded 3 turns of intangibility gives us some bonus survival in fights to allow us to set up our damage. Another copy of Glass Knife would just be some really good additional front load. 2 Glass Knives would mean we frequently draw 1 on turn 1. They separately scale from one another. But Grand Finale can only be played if there's no cards in our draw pile, does 50 damage to all enemies. Finale's an intriguing option here. There's a way for us to try to... We can multiply the damage by a lot. So 1 successful Finale here can be 150 damage or more if we set it up properly. That has a lot of potential for later on in this run, especially. Stone Calendar equals Grand Finale at home. All we have to do is survive for 7 turns. If Wraith forms 3 of them, you know, that's actually kind of plausible. I'm having a hard time, 1, convincing myself that we're actually able to play this Finale very often. 2, overcoming the benefit that we're getting from the Mummified Hand on this Wraith form. But man, I really want to make this a Finale run. I really do. Let's see what we can make happen. Empty Cage? Star, Hovering Kite, or Runic Dome? Interesting. Very interesting. It's a pretty cool Black Star, actually. Although we might struggle with elites. We also totally might not. Kite's really nice, yeah, with the discard that we're going to want to add. I mean, we already want to add Acrobatics and Prepare to this deck. So Hovering Kite could be really nice for that reason. Actually, the more I think about it, the more I really do like Hovering Kite. We also do want a Tools the Trade if we see one. I like it a lot here. Blackstar seems a little questionable with the Grand Finale. We might even be avoiding elites this act a little bit. Not really in the mood to do a Runic Dome run. Alright, early elite is not forced. There is a way around. So I do like this path quite a bit. You also have Wing Boots, don't forget. Note to self. So maybe fight the elite here? It's also maybe this if we feel really capable, but I really don't think we do. One of the few no downside boss relics is Hovering Kite. That's correct. For that reason, it's got a lot of power to it. I think there's a lot of potential. Oh, Chosen! We might actually be able to reliably Finale Chosen. How cute. Just gonna do the damage now. Can't keep it though. Understood. Oh, I made a mistake. I was not supposed to do that. I wanted to take one for the puzzle here. I have to draw them both. Might have to use the potion now. Yeah. Did that to myself. Agony Plus? It's a free attack that we get 2 of. Great with card draw. Great for front-loading our enemies. With a free upgrade, I love it. We're offered bites for strikes, and we've removed no bites. Oh, and we have the Blood Vial. Oh my goodness. We remove all of our strikes, replace them with 5 bites for no max health. What a deal. Actually amazing bites. So that means our strikes will do more damage and will heal us. I think that expertise can be a nice piece of a grand finale deck. I don't think it's a good piece of this grand finale deck, at least not yet. We are unable to create enough hand space to cause expertise to draw much. Although I guess even draw 1 is fine. But yes, bites definitely make taking more elites viable. We'll certainly be going for the red one here. Possibly this one as well. Is it ever better to deliberately keep the Blood Vial? I really don't think so. Can't imagine that it is. Look, an energy. That's a really bad turn 1 draw. Well, that's what bites are for. So draw 8, right? I have to draw the well-laid plans for this to work. Doesn't work. I just draw all 5 bites next turn? With VK? Is that going to be enough? So I do 14 by 3, 42. Yeah, that'll be enough. Do 41. Crunch. Cool. Don't actually have the discard yet, so I don't think Tactician's very good. On 3 base energy, Blur is also pretty underwhelming without an upgrade or without dexterity. Make the Bane work with a Twisted Funnel. Flechettes, another card that could be really powerful here. Deal 4 damage for each skill in your hand. This deck has the ability to get a lot of skills in hand. It also hits really, really hard with Akabeko, which could be quite powerful. If I remove a card, what do I remove? Do we still remove a bite, or is it removing defend time? Removing defend time, I probably don't buy Flechettes. If it's remove bite, I could see taking Flechettes. Currently, the defends don't seem that good. Do Twisted Funnel, card remove. I really don't think we need the Bane to be online that much. The small additional damage won't be that relevant later on. I think I'd rather have the extra money for card removals later in the run. How about removing Bane at this point? That's actually a valid option. Just remove the Bane. Keep the blocks, the bites. You might not be wrong. was our planned shop. It's pretty sad. Yeah, we could still add flechettes if we want to. I think we're going to want to. I have to believe that we're going to want that flechettes. I fervently believe. As for Ride, not today. Not today. Upgrade flechettes or upgrade terror? Terror. Zips, thanks for continuing that gifted sub from Osiris. Alright, 12 by 3 immediately. I could backflip to try to make it more. It might become less. Don't have Gremlin Horn anymore, and that's very sad. I also might need to use the Akabeko to kill the Gremlin, although I'll probably just use the Explosive Potion to do that. Guess let's see what well-laid plans makes free. Backflip. Okay. We'll backflip. Got one skill. Double damage attacks next turn might be nice. I think we actually just want to hold the Phantasmal. Let's see, 13 cards in the draw pile. If I take damage, I can make that work. Have to take damage next turn. Which I definitely can't guarantee, so I don't think I should. Keep the backflip and the Phantasmal. Let's do it. Yeah, we don't get attacked. Good. Alright, so that glass knife will do stupendous damage next turn. Keep one of the agonies as well. The Crunchening. Watching you Spire. It's an easy footwork for me. We got 2 backflips. We got a mummified hand. Footwork's amazing. Footwork's great. That elite went really well. We came out of that with full health, used only 1 potion. It wasn't even that good of a potion. How are we feeling upgrades-wise? Would love to upgrade footwork. Would love to upgrade maybe one of these backflips, ironically. Could use our wing boots to get extra elites right now. I'm still not feeling that. Probably fight this elite without using the wing boots charge. Nublet19A, thanks for the Prime sub. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. Oh, Pen Nib. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my. Stupendous damage. Divinity Stance. Silent. Higher GG, thanks for the Prime sub as well. Welcome to you. So we can one-shot a boss with Grant. Oh, we're gonna kill Champ like that? Yes. Is that quadruple with Phantasmal Killer? Yes. And therefore times 6 if the target is also vulnerable. The book knoweth. might as well play. I would actually like to draw additional for the double damage turn, so I'm not going to play another defend here. Sad. The sad turn. Can't even finale properly because there's one too many cards in the deck. So I'll keep Bite Neutralize. Gonna try to pen nib this knife one time, or do I draw it again? I think just pen nibbing it one time will be sufficient. Put the Neutralize into the draw pile before I backflip. Bite Survivor, keep Bite Glass Knife? Yeah. Oh wait, I get one more attack. Forgot about the Kite. Keep the Flechettes in the Glass Knife then. Gotta think with my hovering Kite. Go bite a sandwich. How's it going, Bleffy? Thank you so much for those 200 bits of support. This is gonna be a bit of damage, right? Gonna be 70 something? Or no, we set up the Phantasmal. Wait. Chat! Chat, I just realized. I can do so much better than a stinky glass knife. Nom. Grand finale. Eat 300 damage to your face. Oh, and we did a very good thing by ending that fight with Pen Nib on 0, because now we also have Nunchaku on 0. After we play the Pen Nibbed card, gain 1 energy. Although realistically, I actually want Pen Nib on 1 and Chaco on 0. So I get an energy that I can use to then play the Pen Nibbed card. Bouncing Flask could be a thing. I think mostly if we've got Finale, we really don't want to be adding more cards. Certainly not Tactician here. Do I just avoid this store? Look at more cards? Store's got cards in it, though. Love Tap. Thank you so much for 6 months. The heckin' half year. Not enough discard to make Tactician work right now. That is correct. But boy, could we. I'm like, oddly... because of the free upgrade, I am really tempted. Because we're going to be grabbing, for a while, everything that says draw discard. And we already have quite a bit of draw. I might regret this, but we're in good shape right now. Hopefully I don't regret it. Alright, well that says draw a discard on it. It's not my favorite, but I'll be buying a Dagger Throw. Prismatic Shards here, but this deck wants to stay within Silent. Pretty aggressively. Renlo, thanks for 4 months of support. Heck yeah. High win rate Dagger Throw, for a reason. Now we want to take card rewards, pretty much. Terror on the Chosen? I mean, we're playing this. We're going to play the attacks. It's a question of who I terror on and who I play the attacks on. I think what we'll do is just kill the cultists as quickly as we can. With the well-laid plans and the footwork, we should be okay in a 1v1. Hopefully. 27, good lord. Yeah, caught to you too, sir. Take some damage on purpose, get more cards in hand. For shame. Reasonable spot to use the block pot. I'll do it. She waits. Go flechettes, pen-nibbed glass knife. That still doesn't kill, though. Blah. Are there cards from other characters that are great in Grand Finale deck? All the stances from Watcher would be good. Various ways to get vulnerable would be good. But the ones that are really, really stellar are the card manipulation cards from other characters. First and foremost, Hologram. Play Grand Finale twice. Double Tap could also do the same, but Hologram can also get back any other card you need, of course. Headbutt on Ironclad, Warcry on Ironclad, any card that lets you put a particular card on top. Seek from Defect would of course be super useful. Equilibrium to let you retain a hand. A lot of the Watchers retain stuff too, Meditate. But yeah, essentially any card that from the other characters that draws cards, retain cards, or fetches particular cards is going to be helpful in this situation. I think I need to be looking at more card rewards. I don't think I can take another event here. So if I draw 8, there'll be 4 in the draw pile. Double backflip does that. So I'd like to take a little bit. So let's triple defend this turn then. Keep Survivor. Bite. Hope we see both backflips in the top 10. We do. Good. An Endless Agony there, so we gotta make sure that I make more room in hand first. Oops. Grand Finale. Still no acrobatics are prepared. We're looking. Oh my. Rip Snecko. Casual Pennib Akabeko Terror turn 1. There it is. Calculated gamble. Discard your hand and then draw that many cards. Yes. Alright. And that's why we take 3 combats instead of a combat, 2 combats in one event. That right there is the payoff. And is it a big payoff or what? Limburg says, I thought Agony goes in the discard pile if your hand is full. Yes, but if there's room in your hand, it will occupy that room and you won't be able to draw the next card because your hand will suddenly be full. I'm not 100% sure if that would actually apply in that situation, so it might have been possible that I was okay there. But I know it's possible to get your draws blocked by Agony for that reason. Agony duplicates, your hand is full, you can't draw the other card. Alright, our goal in the champ fight, Pen Nib, Phantasmal Killer Grand Finale. Might have been fun to upgrade the Grand Finale to make that 60 more damage. But I really felt like upgrading Calculated Gamble was top priority for this deck. Okay, no sign of... Oops, I did that wrong. Whatever. No sign of well-laid plans yet. Gambling away Endless Agonies can be really nice. They'll duplicate themselves. Ouch. I don't want too many of them, though, do I? It's really not been working out for me. Looks like we got him, though. We're gonna be weakened? Lame. It means it'll only be 225. Still want to do this. Grand Finale! Delicious! Simply delicious. Second chance at Wraith form here. Also would be pretty happy with an Adrenaline. I suppose with a Grand Finale, Doppelganger is kind of interesting because it is a form of variable card draw. I just like having more card draw. Adrenaline is a really nice little deck compactor, I like to think of it. Just makes the deck feel a little bit smaller than it really is. Currently not feeling like I need Wraith form that much. Not where this deck's headed. I don't think we're going to need it right now. I keep refusing those. Now I'm very intrigued. Lots of circular relics available. Option A, Slaver's Collar. Get extra energy during boss elite fights only. If we can get our card draw online, that will be super helpful. This deck definitely would benefit from more energy, especially as, again, we're still looking to add more card draw. I'm really hoping we can find some acrobatics. Ring of the Serpent. 1 additional draw per turn. It's going to make Grand Finale math a little bit different, but in general, the big downside with Ring of the Serpent is that we lose the Ring of the Snake for the turn 1 draw. So we'll draw 1 fewer card on turn 1, but 1 additional card every other turn. And especially as fights get longer, that becomes more and more useful. It's going to make it more frequent that we play Grand Finale. It's also going to make it more frequent that we start our turn with a card that says discard in it. And that alone is very, very powerful. It makes the Calculated Gamble more consistent. Yeah, we have more cards in hand each time because we'll be retaining 2, drawing 6. So 8 card hands for Gamble. More frequently see Tactician, so it's kind of like energy too. I really do like this actually quite a lot in this situation. Lastly, Velvet Choker. Velvet Choker is extra energy, but limits us to 6 card turn plays per turn. I think with the Adrenaline and the Gamble and the Tactician, we probably don't want this. If we wanted more energy, we should take the Slaver's Collar, as we're only going to really need it against boss fights anyway, and elite fights. So I would say always take Collar over Choker, but I think the Serpent's even better than the Collar here, especially with the extra energy from Mummy Hand, hopefully the Hovering Kite being fully online, and the Tactician. I think we can take more draw and really benefit from it. Always cool to see Ring of the Serpent takeable. I'm hoping that it ends up being outright good for us, but that has yet to be determined. Yeah, we're trying to play too many cards per turn usually, like the Endless Agony, especially the zero-cost cards, the Mummified Hand. What we want this deck to do is be able to play 10, 20 cards per turn and just draw the entirety of itself and then play Grand Finale. And I think what this deck needs is card rewards, first and foremost. I'm sure we'll end up wanting some upgrades once we find cards in rewards, but basically we don't want events really at all this act. Kind of unusual for Act 3. But we want to make sure we're getting the cards that are needed to bring this deck properly online. So what does that look like pathing-wise, and can I survive it? Also, I have 1 Wing Boots charge. We gotta remember that. I do have Wing Boots. Very much a big deal. Okay, that can get me an extra rest site, maybe. Starting like something like this. Currently, we've been able to do combats with very little damage taken. And like jump over here. Rest site, event, elite, rest site, upgrade a couple of the cards we've picked up. And if we don't like how that's going, we can reevaluate at any time with the Wing Boots. Probably remove a card at this shop. Let's do it. Thank you for the card draw. You may die now. Oh, but you're putting a... Ah, the burn. The burn. I mean, it doesn't matter, because the Glass Knife is just as lethal as the Grand Finale is, so that's fine. Dagger Spray Plus could do some stuff with Akabeko, but, I mean, it's no Grand Finale, right? Still not seeing the cards we're looking for. Quite the challenge. 24 times 3? Oh yeah, because we have Akabeko Pandem. Whoa. Frickin' die. Get absolutely destroyed. Keep the defend in the finale? Sure. And then we don't need to double the damage on the finale. If we play it, we win. In this fight. Crunchy. So we're gonna have 9 in the draw pile, 3 in the draw pile. Yeah, we can do that. It's gonna take a little bit of play before I successfully remember that we draw extra cards each turn. Oh, and we overdrew because we retained? Oh my. Gonna have to look out for that too. This deck is complicated. Help! Someone help! I'm out of my league here. Oh, thank goodness. It says discard. Get it! Backflip was also decent, but prepared, perfect. Perfect card. Call it ambulance for my brain. And for this Jawworm, who's about to be obliterated. That's right, buddy. I'm talking about you. Hello? All of my powers? All right. Definitely not used to the 6-drop per turn yet. We'll get there. Corpse Explosion. Seems unnecessary with Grand Finale. Like, if I play a proper Grand Finale against Donu and Deka, they'll both die. Likewise, Spear and Shield. Shouldn't need that card. Really glad we've looked at so many card rewards, because they have been crap on average, so... Quantity over quality, I suppose. Please don't daze me. I don't want to pen dip this turn, do I? Take one. Spiker Solution? Bites. And footwork, too. Actually, let's try to kill this one first. Yes, fool. Of course, now I'm not finaleing, that's okay. Okay, we do get a defend. Good. I'll take it. Am I desperate enough to take a second dagger throw? Where's the good stuff at, man? Hello? I don't think I am desperate enough for another dagger throw. Take memories over Blessing of the Forge, though. Shop will have what I need. Is it Apotheosis or Prepared? It's Apotheosis. Yeah, it's Apotheosis. It's super is Apotheosis. Apotheosis upgrades everything in the deck, very notably the Bites to be heal 3. But also the Prepared for the extra card draw, all of our blocks so that our block engine works better. Yeah, it's the Apotheosis. I almost want a Sucker Punch, but I'd rather have a Leg Sweep. Giant Head shouldn't be too bad, I imagine. Let's see, 11 cards in the draw pile. Can I make that work? 6 plus 5. No. We'll be back for that later. Cards. And I realistically need to play the backflip anyway. You got it. 12. Perfect. Okay, I can use Calc Gamble to guarantee finale next turn. Good. Presumably with Pen Nib too. Oh, not if I do it like that. Let's go Glass Knife, gamble for 4? That feels right. And then Prepared lets me do it at the start of the next turn. Or just keep Prepared, Finale. I'll just keep Prepared, Finale. So 8 plus 2. That's the required number. Get him, Pen Nib. 468 damage. Now that's how you end a fight. Second Terror, no thanks. Dash. Not today. Masterful Stab. Pretty blah. Onwards. Still haven't found our acrobatics, but I'm still hopeful that one day our child will grace us with its presence. Josh Prox, thanks for 2 years! Surprised it's only been 2 years. So they say. 2 years so far. You know? Excellent draws. So this will kill next turn. We're taking a little bit of damage. If I retain 2, I can only draw 8. Otherwise, I'll draw 9. I actually do want to draw 9, though. Nom. Nom. Finale. It's here. At long last. The card we've been waiting for, Acrobatics. It's even got a plus on it already to help us find Apotheosis if we need it. It only took how many card rewards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like 4 from the previous act too. Like 10 card rewards before we saw one of these. That's not too bad, actually. At least we saw it. It does exist. So we still want to go to 2 rest sites. But not 3. Just upgrade Apotheosis and Recall. So I think that means we'll use our last Wing Boots charge to fight a 3rd Elite. That sounds good. And we even got 9 gold for taking it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we did. Make Apotheosis free. Dang it. Nemesis could be tricky. We gotta make sure we line up the attacks with the... with the intangibility turns. Correctly. Glass Knife will do a lot of damage, at least. Can't use Phantasmal, because we have to do this next turn. So yeah, I'm going to keep Glass Knife Adrenaline for now. no point in playing that. Why, that's even better. Still looking for terror. Okay, actually, so it doesn't work that way with the Endless Agony. Got it. Was wondering. Now we're down to 3. Okay, so we'll do Terror, then Glass Knife. Forget the Flechettes. Should just discard them. Yeah. I'd rather keep that, actually. Well, hello there. Kunai. Second copy of Prepared. Kunai says if we play 3 attacks in 1 turn, gain a point of dexterity, which can help us scale up even more for our block cards. Although we don't necessarily play that many attacks on each turn, I'm sure we can gain a couple procs each combat, thanks to the Endless Agony, if nothing else. Smoothstone would be a nice further addition, but we gotta take the blue key to go to Act 4. There was an after image there that we could have taken with the Mummified Hand, but I thought the Prepared would actually serve us better. Especially with Apotheosis, upgrading it. 131 gold for the Red Mask, applying 1 week on turn 1. I don't think that's good enough. I will leave. I'll fall, lose 1 of the bites. We're down to 4. Going down to 3 is fine. I think I'd rather lose a bite than a defend here. I'm okay with losing a defend in that situation as well. Do I want to take damage right now? I think I do. Let's go defend footwork. Keep this defend. Seems doable. Ornithopter heals us per potion use. Dex potion could be okay. For even more dexterity, but I think I like keeping the extra potion value, having a potion, Liquid Memories, and the Entropic Brew. I like the Liquid Memories over the Dex potion, particularly with Grand Finale, being able to return Acrobatics, or return Grand Finale, or return Calculated Gamble could be really, really, really valuable. Alright, we're going to upgrade that Apotheosis so that it's cheaper. And now we use our last Wing Boots charge to fight this elite, then we recall it this fire and fight Time Eater. Dennis the Nemesis is back. I think that's worth doing. I understand. I'm taking damage, so I can't draw only 6. Got it. Okay, use the glass knife then instead. It only does 120 damage. Oh, that's because it's not pen-nibbed. For shame. Paper Crane makes enemies that are weakened deal way less damage. How about a Cloak and Dagger now that we have Kunai? And Apotheosis. Yeah. Wish we had a weak card, although at the very least our Neutralize are going to be putting in good work, but currently we're lacking an actually good way to make our foes weak, which could be a bit of a problem. Yeah, now we wish we bought that Sucker Punch long ago, right? Oh well. It's pretty good damage. Keep the Prepared and the Tactician or the blocks? Heck it, give me the energy this turn. Let's see if I regret this. Maybe. I don't want these duplicating themselves forever, so let's lose them right now. Gamble draws 8. Would really like to get our Neutralize, so let's do this. Did not get it. There it is. All the way down to 28. That's not as bad. Pretty crazy, though. Phantasmal Gamble. We'll draw 6. There'll be 8 in the draw pile. Not acceptable. It's getting discarded one way or the other. This is getting played. This is getting played. Draw 4. 8 in the draw pile. Still not really acceptable. I want 6 in the draw pile. I have draw reduction. I want 5 in the draw pile. So I play this Calculator Gamble now? Or I go Adrenaline, Backflip, Dagger Throw. Let's do that. Kaboom! Only 270? That'll have to do. That's 13 times 5. Let's acro first. GG! Alright, these two nerds, they should be a little bit less challenging than Time Eater was. They attack for a consistent amount each turn, which starts at a more reasonable value. They're not going to mess with our draws. They're not going to make us vulnerable. It's a lot better. There's our plans. This terror is not really going to do anything. Let's just lose it. Let's see here. I want to get a kunai proc too. I also like to take a small amount of damage. Yeah, keep the finale, draw a million. Can I deal with 5? No. So it's gotta be 6. Understood. Okay, so I need to retain 1 card. Could do defend, bite, keep survivor, finale. That sounds reasonable. Essentially, I needed there to be 6 cards in the brawl pile at the beginning of this turn. Now we go. Phantasmal, Footwork, Survivor, discard the stuff that draws cards. Ah, we're just gonna go for the kill. Don't need to overcomplicate this. Although if I could set this up differently, it might be really nice. How worth it is it to try to heal to full here? Off the bites. Essentially, deliberately avoid pen-nibbing the grand finale. It'll do to what, 240 actually? So that still won't kill Deca. Cool. Cool, let's do it that way then. Why not both? I could have a bit more plated armor for this. Stone Calendar is going to be a problem, though, right? Yeah, Stone Calendar will kill Deca 2 turns hence. Okay, so it basically play as many bites as I can for the next couple turns. I can work with that. And get this back to 9 if possible. Would really like for it to be on 9. Looks good. Two more attacks. This is 24, this does 8. That'll be enough, so I can go bite Glass Knife. Good. 2 thump, 2 thump, 2 thump, a deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room is this. The Heart of the Spire, the source of this fully charged Penib plus Akabeko, an important combo that might be necessary to kill one of the Spire elites early on in that fight. I guess we can just rest at the rest site because we have an Apotheosis, right? Missing 5 health. We could theoretically get it back with bites and use that to upgrade something like Adrenaline just in case we draw it early, but I'll hedge my bets and just rest. Chemex and Transmutation in the same store. You love to see it. Not too helpful to us, though. I'm pretty happy just buying a boat thingy. 10 block turn 1, definitely helpful. That helps us deliberately take 2 against Spire's Spear on turn 1, so that we can draw extra. What are my thoughts on Stone Calendar? I think it's a very good relic in a select few fights. In particular, I think of Stone Calendar as an Act 1 boss assistance and a heart assistance. Minus 50 health on the heart, basically, which is really, really quite nice, actually. Yeah, we'll take the boat thingy. Didn't find any weakness, unfortunately. We are going to be kind of relying on that one neutralize to save us from the first cycle of heart attacks. Do I buy a backstab? No. We have lugged this Entropic Brew around for quite a while. I sure hope there's good potions inside. Dang it. Okay, so this guaranteed makes Acro free, because everything else is free anyway. You got it. Excuse me, how much damage? Oh, chat can't see. You have 6 skills, is how it says. 24 times 6 is what it is currently at. And I could actually play the Phantasmal Killer and retain it, although I'd have to get more skills in hand next turn. It's 120, right? 24 times 6? No, it's 144. I can't math. Okay, so that would outright kill the shield. I do like that a lot. Let's just kill the shield. Gotta discard the neutralize, otherwise it won't do that much damage, though. Okay, Gamble's gonna be what we keep next turn. Gamble defend or something. Again, not gonna play defend. I want to take 2 to draw with a Centennial Puzzle. Gotta block 10 times 4 next turn. Actually, just keep the gamble, because I'll draw 9, right? Don't keep the defense. Correct. Well, I don't want to gamble that. Or don't want to draw that yet. Always get the health back a little bit. There we go. That's more like it. That's more like it. I was really hoping I could discard this Tactician. Indeed I can. Take 1. Deal. I'll take 1. $40 damage. 80 damage. Yeah, we can... Well, without the pendant though, right? Yeah, I have to use the pendant. I'm okay with that. Tungsten Rod reduces any damage taken by 1. Another Tactician, another Prepared, or a Sneaky Strike. Actually, do kind of like that Sneaky Strike a little bit. I think we should just keep it as it is, actually. Yeah, it's kind of nice with the kunai. Fairly efficient damage. Actually, I do like it. Alright, I'll take the Sneaky Strike. Second Tactician, not bad, but I think a little awkward. Definitely don't need Blessing because of Apotheosis. Oh, great turn 1. I think. I just gamble it? Or do I backflip and then gamble it? I think I backflip, then gamble it. Ooh, then Acro. Oh my. That's the turn 1 we wanted to see. Plus 2 energy, please. 5 energy. There's Apotheosis. Okay, so I know what our Liquid Memories is going to be on. It's going to be on Neutralize, I believe. Neutralize, I'm sure. We take 1 on purpose, we can keep drawing cards this turn? I think I'll do that. Gonna be 5 cards added. There is 5 draw on the draw pile, exactly. Interesting. Need all of these cards now. So the heart adds 5 statuses. There'll be 9 cards in the draw pile. I draw 6 natively. This draws 1. This draws 2. Yes, we grand finale next turn. And I'll Liquid Memories to get the Neutralize back. Then we'll drink the Entropic Brew as well. Beautiful. Wait, I can't retain. How did I not notice that was part of the draw pile? Well. Hilarious. That's not the turn I wanted. Poorly laid plans. Alas. Whoopsie-doo. Foolish, foolish. I'm still going to Liquid Memories the Neutralize here. I think it has such a big difference maker. And what's in here? Explosive and speed. Mediocre. Mediocre. A mere 40. Easy. The adrenaline for next turn. Pendant this right now. I'd rather Phantasmal Killer or something next turn. Sure. Let's keep these 2. Thank you, Tungsten Rod. Okay, that's not too bad. card draw, I shouldn't need the gamble. Let's keep the adrenaline and the tactician. Alright, weakness is offline, unfortunately. That party's a little sketchy, scary, spooky. Mistakes may have been made. I think this would be the turn for the speed potion. Make sure I don't die here. Head nib is ready. Finale, probably not going to happen next turn based on those draws. Don't necessarily need it, though. I mostly just want to play blocks this turn, so I guess I'm pin-nibbing at Shiv, huh? These then. Stone Calendar coming in to help us this turn. Should be able to easily finish it before the next attack. And in fact, Stone Calendar notably bringing it below the very important 200 threshold. Full damage there. Which allows me to potentially kill a heart on this turn. Only potentially, though. Do like 100 damage with that? Sounds good to me. So Shiv, that won't be enough. Gambled for Finale, actually. There we go. This is what I was trying to do. Doesn't even quite kill the heart, actually. Truly a sad day. GG. Hey there. If you enjoyed that video, watch this one next. And before you go, join us on Twitch and watch live. I'm there 5 days a week playing Slay the Spire, answering questions, and chilling with the community. Click the link in the description to follow right now. Ta-ta for now.